Hello, good morning to once again to everyone. Today we will start our next exercise of fractions, 7 chapters. Okay. So today first we will learn how to represent fraction on number line. Now everyone is already know what is fraction. Now we will learn how to represent fraction on number line. Everyone know how to represent natural number? How to represent natural number on number line? What is natural number? All the counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. Okay. These are the natural number. And next is whole number. What is whole numbers? What is whole numbers? Whole numbers mean if we add zero in natural number, only we add zero, then it is become whole number. Understand it? So these are whole numbers. First, in 5th class, we already learned how to represent natural number or whole number on number line. Suppose it is a number line, everyone know? It is a line, okay? And everyone know it is 0. Right side is positive number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and right side is negative number. Left side is negative, right side is positive number. -1, -2, -3, -4. These minus number are called integer. This integer chapter, 6th chapter, we will learn. First we will finish all chapter, then we will learn the 6th chapter. Okay. So only one thing is remember, right side is positive, left side is negative number. So if we want to represent, suppose we want to represent natural number on number line. So if I ask you represent 2, 4, where is 4? We will write it is 4. Represent 2, where is 2? It is 2. Represent 0 on number line, it is 0. So it is the representing number on a number line. But we have very difficult. Because we want to represent fraction 2 by 5. It is fraction 2 upon 5 numerator denominator. To represent 2 by 5 on number line. Where is 2 by 5? We don't know. But 5 we know. It is 5. Where is 3? It is 3. Where is 7? It is 7. Yes. It is never ending. 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. It is 7. We can represent natural and whole number easily on the number lines. But how will we represent fraction on number line? So now we will learn how to represent fraction on number line. Very important question. Every time come 2 marks of this question. Okay, fraction on number line. So natural and whole number you can represent easily. Okay. Now we will learn how to represent fraction on a number line. Look at. Suppose if I ask you represent 1 upon 2. What is meaning of 1 upon 2? 1 is out of 2 equal part. It means suppose it is a bread. Okay, you have a bread and I say you divide. Find 1 by 2 part. So it means 2 part. 1 is out of 2 equal part. So we will take the 2 equal part of this bread. So this one. It is 1 by 2. It is also 1 by 2 because it is 1 part out of 2. 1, 2, 2 part. It is also 1 by 2. But now we want to learn how to represent 1 by 2 on number line. On number line. First we will check 1 by 2 is positive. Yes, it is positive. Negative means minus sign. Minus 1 by 2. And if no sign is in front of 1 by 2, it means it is positive. Okay. So now we will represent our number line. So first we will draw a number line and listen. Number line you will draw by pencil and scale. Okay, I am drawing directly, but you have to represent in your notebook by pencil and scale. And always it is 0, it is 1, it is 2, and left side is negative number, -1, -2. Yes, we want to represent 1 upon 2. 1 is out of 2 equal part. 1 is out of 2 equal part. So it means how many equal part? 2 equal part. Because 1 upon 2, always it is denominator, D, it is numerator. 1 by 2 means 1 is out of 2 equal parts. So we will take between 0 and 1 2 equal parts. So we will take the middle of 0 to 1. It is the middle. Yes, because how many equal part? We have to take 2 equal part. So you can write it is 0, 1. So it is 1 part. Okay, it is whole 0 to 1 whole, and now 1 part is this one, 1 is this one. So it means it is 1 upon 2. It is also 1 by 2. It is also 1 by 2, like this one. Understand it? Now one more example. Look at. Now represent on number line 1 upon 3. How much? 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. It means 1 upon 3. It is number line. It is 0. Left side negative, right side positive, and it is 1. And we want to represent 1 is out of 3 equal parts. It means we will, using of scales, we will divide between 0 to 1. How many equal part? 3 equal part. How many equal part? 3 equal part. So 1, by using of scales, we will show that all 3 equal part. How many equal part? 1, 2, 3. So it is first part 1 upon 3. It is second part 2 upon 3. Understand it? So it is 1 by 3, 2 by 3. So where is 1 by 3? So it is 1 by 3. It is a 1 by 3. All 3 part 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Understand? Understand or not? It is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. From 0 to here 1 by 3, 0 to here 2 by 3. Understand? So we can represent like this one. Okay, and you can say that 1, it is 1, everyone know. Can you write 1 equal to 3 upon 3? It is 1 by 3, it is 2 by 3, and next part is 3 by 3. And when 3 by 3, we can divide each other. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. 1 divided by 1, answer is 1. So 1 equal to 3 upon 3. And it is, we can write 0 upon 3. Okay, so first part 0 by 3, 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3. Let us, one more example we are looking, then we will start our exercise. Next, represent 5 upon 7 on number line. On number line it is, and we observe 5 by 7 is positive. So it is 0, it is 1. 0 to 1 whole part. 5 by 7 means 5 is out of 7 equal part. So we have to take how many equal part? Always remember, when we will divide this line, all are equal part using of scales. Okay, 0 to 1 7 equal part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it is 7. It is 1. So you can represent 0 mean 0 upon 7. It is 1 upon 7. Next is 2 upon 7. It is 3 upon 7. It is 4 upon 7. But we have to find 5 upon 7. 5 upon 7. So it is 5 upon. We will dark it. Okay, like this one by pencil, it is 5 by 7. Understand? So like this one, we can represent fraction on number line. Now we are going to start our first question of 7.2. Look at first question 7.2. First question, first part. What is represent? Draw number lines. Draw first. So draw number line. It is number line. Yes, and it is number line. But you will draw by scales. Okay. Now, and it is 0. Right side positive. Here is negative. What we have to represent? 1 upon 2, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 4. So we have to represent 1 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4, 1 by 2. Suppose if you want, forget this one. Okay. Suppose 1 by 2, forget. These number we want to represent on number line. It is 0. It is suppose here is 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this one. So we want to represent 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4 means 1 is out of 4 equal part. 3 upon by 4. 3 is out of 4 equal part. And 4 by 4 means 4 is out of 4 equal part. So it means we have to how many equal part? 4 equal part. 1, 2. So this one. Understand? So first we have to represent 1 by 4. So it is 1 by 4. And always starting is 0 equal to 0 by 4. 0 by 4, it is 2 by 4, it is 3 by 4, and 4 by 4. What you can write? 1, because 4 upon 4, you can cut 4 ones are 1, 4 ones are 1. So 1 divided by 1, answer is 1. Because when 1 divided by 1, answer will come 1. Yes. So it means it is 1 by 4. We want to represent 1 by 4. It is 1 by 4. Second is 3 upon 4. It is 3 upon 4. 4 by 4. It is 4 upon 4. Now only one thing is remain. Okay. I am writing on upside 2 by 4. Okay. 2 upon 4. And 2 upon 4 means 2 is out of 4 equal part. It means 4 is 4 equal part. 2 is one side, 2 is one side. Yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. And can you write 2 by 4? Can you write 2 1 ja 2 1 ja 2. 2 2 ja 4. Can you cut like this one? So 2 by 4 means 1 by 2. So you can write this one either 2 by 4. 2 by 4 or equal to 1 by 2. Both are equal. Are you understand it? Okay. So 2 by 4 it is equal to 1 by. So it is a number line. Understand? So draw it on the, but using pencil and scales. Okay. Next is one more part. Next part do yourself in your notebook. Okay. I am representing on now C part. Okay. What is C part? 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 8 upon 5. Now what we will do? 8 upon 5 now, and 4 upon 5. We have to represent on number line. Always downside denominator is total part. And look at, it is 0, it is 1, and it is 2. Now first 2 is out of 5 equal part, 3 is out of 5 equal part, and 8 is out of equal part. It is possible. Can you from out of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can you take from the out of 5, can you take 8? It is not possible. So how will we represent 8 by 5? So look at, and 4 by 5. So first we will represent 0 to 1. How many part? 5 equal part. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So first is 0 upon 5. Next is 1 upon 5. Next is 2 upon 5. 3 upon 5. 4 upon 5, and 1 what you can write? 1 we can write 5 upon 5 equal to 1, because 5 divided by 5 always come 1. Now, but we represent 8 upon 5 also. It means next of this one is 6 upon 5. So again, between 1 and 2 we will divide 5 equal part, because how many equal part? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it means it is 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 upon 5, 4 upon 5, and 5 by 5 means 1. So next to 5 we will represent. It is 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5, 8 upon 5, 9 upon 5, and next is, it is 2, everyone know. It is 2, and 2, 10, 9 upon 5 divided by 10 upon 5. And when we divide 10 divided by 5, 5 to the 10. What is answer? 2. So this means 2 equal to 10 upon. Do you understand it? Okay. But in question what we represent? 2 by 5. Where is 2 by 5? It is 2 by 5. Next is 3 upon 5. Dark it. What we want to represent? 8 upon 5. Where is 8 upon 5? 4 upon 5. Okay. So do this one. Understand? By using pencils. Okay. And B, first question of B part, do yourself. And D part, it is your homework. Do yourself. So write, represent 1 upon 6, 3 upon 6, 5 upon 6, and 7 upon 6, and 8 upon 6. Represent all the number lines. It is extra question from the, it is not given in your notebook, in your exercise, but you have to do in notebook. So next question now. Okay. Next is, now we will, fraction we already learned. Now we will learn what is proper fraction. Proper fraction. Right? We have very less time to write proper fraction. A fraction in which numerator is less than denominator. Denominator. Everyone know what is numerator, what is numerator. So example, 2 upon 5. Everyone know. Upside always numerator. And it is denominator. Okay. So it is the example. 2 upon 5. Or you can write infinite example. Many example. 1 upon 5. 2 upon 7. 3 upon 6. Yes. What is a fraction in which numerator is less than? Yes. Numerator is less than denominator. Yes. It is 2. 2 is less than 5. 1 is less than 5. 2 is less than 7. 3 less than. So it means they are proper fraction. Now improper fraction. Improper. Opposite of proper fraction. What is a fraction? A fraction in which numerator is greater than denominator. In which a fraction in which numerator is greater than denominator. Example, like this one in the first question we represent 8 upon 5. Numerator is greater than denominator. Yes. 2 upon 1. Yes. Any more? 3 upon 2. 5 upon 5. In every case, numerator is greater. Understand? So note down it first. And last is, what is mixed fraction? What is mixed fraction? mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is combination of whole and part. Whole and part. Always remember, fraction is always a part, and whole is, what is whole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whole number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these are whole, mean completely one thing. If I ask you how many you have pens, you say that I have 4 pens. So it means 4 is completely whole numbers. Okay. So example, fraction. So always remember, example, 2 upon, suppose like this one, you have 5 chocolate. Okay, you have 5 chocolate and you want to divide it in 2 parts. Okay, you have 5 chocolate and you want to divide 5 chocolate in between you and your friend. Suppose first you took 2 chocolate and your friend is also 2 chocolate. Now how many chocolate is remain? 1 chocolate is remain, because how many total? 5. 2 plus 2, 4. So how many chocolate is remain now? 1. So from the 1 chocolate, what you will do? You will divide in 2 equal parts, half and 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 you will take and 1 by 2 you will take. So it means this 1 by 2 is part and this 2 is a whole number. Okay, whole is a complete thing. Okay, so you can write example. So what is its example? 2 and 1 upon 2. Any more example? 5, 3 upon 5. It means 5 is completely thing, and next is 3 is out of 5 equal parts. So it means it is whole, you can write, and it is part. It is a part. Okay. Now look at, and mixed fraction. Now we will learn always in mixed fraction what we will do. It is mixed fraction. Now question number 2. Question number 2. First is 20 divided by 3. It is expressed in mixed fraction. Always remember, how will we represent in mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is, what is? Whole part and it's a part, but it is a which one fraction? Tell me, 20 upon by 3 is proper fraction or improper? It is improper, because numerator is greater than denominator. So how will we divide? So how will we represent? Always first we will divide. 20 divided by 3. 3 6 are 18. How much remainder? Remainder is 2. So you can say that always. So it means it is always whole. Okay, it is always a whole part. Okay, and how much remain? 2. 2 is out of 3 equal parts. So you will represent like this one. In mixed fraction, how will you represent? So mixed fraction, so always note down this one. Mixed fraction, always how will we write? Mixed fraction, how will you write? Always quotient remainder divide by divisor. Understand it? divisor. Okay, so mixed fraction always. So 20/3. How will we write? What is quotient? How to represent? It is a formula. Note down it. Mixed fraction. How will it? Quotient, remainder, and divisor. So what we will do? Always. What is quotient? Quotient is 6. So 6 is quotient, and now remainder is 2/3. Understand? 6. It mean 6 is whole and 2/3 mean part. So 6 and how will we read it? 6 and 2/3. 6 and 2/3. Always remember this formula. Okay. Next question. So we will write one more. Only a part. Rest of do yourself. Okay. 35/9. Represent in mixed fraction. How will you represent? So 35 it is, and represent, divide by 9. 9 3s are 27. How much remain? 8. So we can write 35 divided by 9 equal to mixed fraction. How will write? Quotient. What is quotient? 3, and remainder is 8 divided by 9. Understand? So note down it and do it. Okay. Now next is second question. Third question now. Express the improper fraction. Always. Okay. How to express in improper fraction. Note down it. Okay. So how will we do? Okay. How to express in improper fraction? So always remember, we have given mixed fraction and we have to represent in improper fraction. Suppose this one 2/3/5. Represent this mixed fraction in improper fraction. One second. How to express mixed fraction in improper fraction? In second question, improper fraction is given, we represent in mixed. Now we have given mixed fraction, we have to represent in improper fraction. So always, how will you represent? Always one formula is always reminder. What is it? Whole multiplication. Whole means this one is whole. Everyone know it is whole. Okay. Whole. Okay. Whole multiply denominator. It is denominator. Everyone know it is numerator. Whole into denominator and bracket. First whole multiply denominator plus numerator, and all are divided by denominator. Now look at how to represent 2 and 3/5. What we will do? Whole multiply denominator. So whole 2 is whole. 2 into 5 10 plus numerator 3. Yes, numerator is 3. Divide by denominator 5. So 10 plus 3 13 divided by 5. Like this one we will. So remember this formula, very important. Okay, how to represent. So now, to look at very fast, you have to draw yourself. So note down this formula. Now question number 3. Express the following improper fraction. 7 3/4. So always in every question you will write first this formula. Okay, then you will solve. So always 7. So how will we represent? Whole is how much? 7. Always whole is this number. Whole 7 multiply denominator. Denominator is always downside. 7 into 4 plus numerator. Numerator is how much? 3. Divide by denominator. Denominator is 4. So 7 into 4, 28 plus 3 divided by 4. How much? 31 divided by 4. Only simple things. In second question, improper fraction is given. We represent in mixed fraction. Now mixed fraction is given. We express in improper fraction. Okay. One more part, last. And do yourself. This exercise is finished. E part 9 3 upon 7. Yes. 9 is whole. Whole multiply denominator. So whole is 9 into 3 plus numerator. Numerator is 3 divide by 7. So 9 into 3, 27. 27 plus 3, 30 divided by 7. So like this one we can represent. So do all question of the 7.2. Okay. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.